We're coming on just like that this week, because this week we're going to talk about your family a little bit. It's going to be a bunch of throat punches. It's going to hurt just a little bit. Everybody that can hear me, make sure you post where you're from, but we got to keep the brass knuckles up there for a minute. We got to let y'all know what it is this week, because we're going to punch you in your throat all day today. But first, we're not even going to show my face because we're punching you in the throat. We're going to go straight to the graphics. Let me say a few things for the people who first time on this channel. My name is Ty. I'm a former Army combat photographer. This channel right here is about content creators like yourself that want to get that bag. They want to get that money. They're tired of just hoping and wishing that things work out, and they want to learn the business side of content creation so that they can grow their business in a world that needs so much content. If you're on the sideline watching everybody else get that bag, it's only because you don't understand the business side. And right here, this is the place, this is where you come to learn how to get that money. So let's talk about family and what you need to understand about family as you go into this business. It's extremely important that you understand one thing about family, right? One thing you got to understand about family. If you don't understand nothing, and this is going to take a level of maturity on your part. Remember how I said you need to be B2B, not B2C, business to business, not business to consumer. Your family has a consumer, a customer mindset. The advice that they give you will be based on customers. Remember, you don't want to take advice from areas that's not directly your beta client, the person you're looking to do business with. That's why beta clients are so important. Whatever a beta client tell you is the truth. Whatever anybody else outside of that tell you, it's not of value to you. I appreciate it. I understand that family want to help you. They're going to steer you in the wrong direction, but it's not out of spite. It's out of love. You have to be mature enough to thank them, love them for it, appreciate that, but just slide it and put it in a trash can. There's nothing wrong with that, the fact that they're trying to give you advice, because they're trying to help you to the best of their ability. Unfortunately, their ability is not that of my target audience. And my target audience word is gold. And if your niche is everybody, and some people are like, I like it over here, I like it over there, I like it, you're going to be everywhere doing everything. So you need to slim it down. Another great question I got was, a lot of people say, well, Ty, you have multiple niches. You're in multiple places. Like, you know, when I go to your website, it's not directed at one person. You're absolutely right. When you look at the success Coca-Cola has, it now has multiple brands, but it started with one. So I'm telling you guys who are starting to start with one. And then you'll get to the point where you'll have 2 or 3. I am at the point where I can market for 3 different industries and have multiple sales pages designed to market those 3 different niches. And I can afford to market those without a problem. If you're getting started and you're like, what is marketing? The last thing I want you to do is to have multiple areas to try to market at once. For 2 reasons. 1, it's harder to do. 2, it's more expensive. And you'll get better results by picking one and pushing everything into that basket and marketing that one thing. From there, you will grow, right? I'm not saying you need to only do one thing. I'm saying you need to market and appeal to one client. You will get the money from that to grow and do other things. And trust me, when you get to the point where your brand is bringing in a great amount of revenue, then you can say, okay, no problem. We can also do this brand and put $2,000-$3,000 into marketing per month for that brand, and put $2,000-$3,000 a month into this brand, and we're not missing a meal. When you get to that point, absolutely. So let me go back to talking about family, because family is really, 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 really big. They're going to have a lot of opinions. And you've been listening to their opinions on life, but business is completely different. And you have to look at the fact that your family, probably they're going to be a lot of 9-to-5ers, right? And they're going to have ideas and things that they have heard to help in business. And it just never useful, right? It's never useful because they just haven't experienced it. And they may not have experienced it in a modern time. They may not have experienced what you've experienced. They may say, oh, well, you just need to go print out flyers and you need to go. It don't work like that. Like, we're not in the 70s, we're not in the 80s where you can dominate your area with flyers. You need to dominate your area with marketing, right? You just need some SEO. Well, SEO is different depending on who your target audience is. That's why I never trust marketing companies that don't evaluate who you are before they offer marketing, because what works for one company may not work for the next. That's why there's no one size fit all marketing company. Let me tell you how marketing companies play you. Being a new company like yourself, marketing companies, they're going to hinge their ability to be successful off of one factor: traffic, period. Because everything else they can blame on you. So marketing companies that want to take advantage of the new guy will say, we can get people to your website. We're going to get you whatever 1,000 people per month. And you're like, bet, that's what I need. I want to pay for it. Perfect. That's going to be $1,000 a month. And you bring me 1,000 people at that's $1 a customer. That makes so much sense. Yes, that's cheap. Because if I can get 5 customers and I'm charging $2,000, this is the math they'll use on you. If you can get 5 customers and charge $2,000 a customer, that's $10,000. It's only costing you $1,000 to make $10,000. Don't work like that. Let me tell you what they're going to do. They're going to bring you traffic by any means necessary. I can list your company under photography in general and bring you 1,000 people. That is just one part of the process of the funnel. Great marketing companies will be responsible for the complete funnel. The fake guys are going to just put you up under anything. They're going to look at what's getting traffic. Oh, people are searching for Sony cameras. They care about photography. We're going to make sure we put you under anything we can to bring traffic to your website. Because if your stats show 1,000 people, I've done my job. And the rest is on you. Oh, man, you got to keep doing it for a few months, buddy. You got to really keep doing it so that the traffic can come in, and then you can, oh, man, I see that you got 10 phone calls and you didn't close any of them. In your mind, you're thinking, people called me want to see if I fixed Panasonic cameras and stuff. Like, no, it wasn't nothing good. We did our part. You just keep working on your side and keep paying us. We'll keep bringing you traffic. And as a business owner, as a new business owner, you're thinking, okay, cool. I mean, I'm getting traffic. It must be something I'm doing. That's how they get you. That's how they sell marketing to you. That's how they sell marketing on social media. I can get you on the front page of Google. Yeah, under what though? Can you get me under the front page of Google on best video production company in the area? Or can you just get me on the front page of Google under video production companies that shoot the color blue? Who's searching for that, fam? 8 people last year? They promised you they got you on the first page of Google. They didn't say where. Because when you challenge them and say, I want to come up, if you say something like photography, they'll be like, nah, we can't do it. It's just, it's such a competitive keyword. But they can get you to come up on some keyword nobody searches for because it's not competitive. They will assume that you do your work. Like, you have to go and look and see what are valuable keyword. You don't know because you hired them and they know that. Now, let me tell you what a really good marketing company is going to do. They're going to do everything from understanding who is your target audience, who buys what you got to sell, where are they at, where are they looking. So let's make sure you're there. And then when they come to your website, let's make sure that your niche understand this is what you do. You have proof, you have testimonials, you have everything on your page to make that person want to contact you. In fact, it's easy for them to contact you. One click button, or they can fill out a form. We want to make sure this form is asking the right questions so that you can get the ammunition you need to then call them back and close the deal. The only part that should be on your lap is your ability to close a deal. Now, that's not with people who calling you about, do you fix Panasonics? No, but if they're not in the whole complete process of all of that, then you're going to have a problem. And marketing companies like to sell you a piece of the solution and not the whole solution. So that's how marketing companies get new businesses. They should be a part of your website design. They should be a part of your copyright. They should be a part of the colors of the buttons on your website. If they're not talking about that, if they're not looking at where the placement is, if they're not saying this is not enough text or this type of text don't speak to your target audience, they are not true marketers. So be mindful of that. They should be bringing you a whole complete game plan. And if they have never worked with your target audience, how will they know? They won't, but they're not going to tell you that. They want your money because it's going to be a big check for very little work that is subscription based. So that's why I like hiring marketers on companies like Upwork or Fiverr, right? Because they're paid one time. And if they want to get more money from me, it needs to work. It needs to set me up on the way to start funneling the right people in. They're not saying we need 6 months to do this. Not for me, Jack. You need to put me on the path right now. Help me take off and I'll hire you to help me land this plane. This is just my opinion. This ain't the law of the land. This is not the golden standard. That's just what's been successful for me. I know the difference between a $6,000 a month marketing company and a $1,000 a month marketing company. So going back to the main topic at hand, it's extremely important that when you do talk to family and they're giving you advice on how to market your company, how to build it, go get a building, go do this, that, and the other, you're taking it with a grain of salt. But you're appreciating the fact that they are willing and want to share and help you be successful. It's kind of like for giving me nothing, I got to still show you love and appreciation. But you have to know that that information, in most cases, 95% of the times, will not be of value to you. Your beta client is going to be better than family. Your beta client is so important. They are going to give you $1 million worth of game. That's why giving them something for free shouldn't even be, here you go, because they're going to tell you how to win. My beta clients changed my life. Like I said, I'm still cool with them. I still thank them. What can I shoot for you guys? Because it was your information that helped me sell tons of this product to other people. They are your research and development team. Hey, keep in mind that the video you just watched contains clips from a longer lecture that's available to our gold members at flashfilmacademy.com. You can go to flashfilmacademy.com to watch the complete lectures if you want to get all the gems and all the information, or you can stay on the channel and continue watching some of our content here. Just click one of those boxes somewhere around here. Just, yeah, you know where to go. Right up in here, somewhere, wherever it pops up, you know what to do. You got this.